In this video, we're going to showcase 3 common issues with door locking mechanisms and how to resolve them. See the video description for timestamps to each issue. Before we begin, make sure your door isn't catching at any point when you try and open and close it. If it is catching, click the video on screen right now to see how to adjust your door. On screen right now is a diagram showing the 6 sections of the locking mechanism, the 3 cross bolts and the 3 latch plates, and this is how we will refer to them for the remainder of the video. For all adjustments shown in this video, you will need a 4mm Allen key. Open the master door and engage the handle to see if the top, bottom and middle cross bolts are activating like shown on screen now. If you find they are not activating, pause the video and contact Garden Affairs. The first potential issue is that the door lock is no longer engaging because the door has settled into the building. To test for this, make light pencil marks on the inside of the door parallel to the lock sections as shown on screen. From here, you can see if the pencil marks you made are lining up with the latch plate on the inside of the other door or door frame if you have a single door. If the pencil marks do line up with the latch plates, go to the timestamp for issue 2. If you find that your pencil marks are not lining up with the latch plates, that means the cross bolts aren't lining up and won't be able to engage. Go outside and remove all of the hinge covers to reveal the 3 hinge screws. With your Allen key, turn the middle screw on the hinge clockwise to raise the door. It is important that you make the same adjustment on all 3 hinges so that the weight of the door is distributed evenly. If you are not sure how much to adjust the hinge, start off with 1 full rotation, check the door and repeat if they are still not aligned. At this stage, the issue is likely to be in either the top or bottom latch plate. To identify which one is causing the issue, we're going to remove the top plate first by simply unscrewing the 4 screws and levering the unit out carefully. Go outside and attempt to lift the handle to see if the lock is now engaging. If it still isn't, then put the top latch plate back in place and remove the bottom latch plate. Once again, test the door. By this point, you've hopefully identified if it's the top or bottom latch plate that is causing the issue. If the door still isn't engaging and you believe there could be an issue with the middle latch plate, pause the video and contact Garden Affairs. Now that we've identified which latch plate is faulty, we can look to make our adjustment. The 2 screws shown on screen are cam screws, and these will be used to make the adjustment. They're fixed screws and only have a certain threshold of movement, so be careful not to over-adjust in either direction. To make an adjustment on these screws, the top and bottom need to be turned in opposite directions. We're going to begin by adjusting the cam screws to bring the plate forward as shown on screen. If the door is still not engaging, repeat the adjustment in reverse to bring the latch plate back. You may find that multiple adjustments are required to position the latch plate correctly. Just remember to make small adjustments with frequent checks of the mechanism. Another possible issue is that the door is not catching at all, like shown on screen now. The door is being closed and freely opened without engaging the handle at all. To address the issue of the door latch not catching, we're going to bring the middle latch plate forward in position. To do so, we're going to adjust the 2 cam screws on the middle latch plate in opposite directions with just slight adjustments needed to bring the plate forward in position. Close the door to see if it is now catching, and if not, repeat the process with another small adjustment. If you've made it this far, you've still got issues with your door lock, be sure to get in touch with the team at Garden Affairs. And if you want more maintenance tips and guides for your garden cabin, take a look at the other videos on our YouTube channel.